just going back to, little things, not letting them get away with little things. When you get in the course of the season, when you got a game coming every night, every other day, you kind of let them get away with it a little bit because you don't want to keep harping. You got to prepare for the next game. But these last couple of practices, we've been harping on little things and getting back to basics.
You still worry as a coach a little bit after a week off how your players are coming out?
Yeah, but you hope they would be hungry. Believe me, they'd rather play games than practice. So, that's why you want practice. You want them to be eager to play the games. And you try to make your practice tougher than the games. So, hopefully they're hungry, ready to practice or play games.
You look at the 8 games left, 5 goals are still out there.
Yeah. We got a lot to play for. And, the ultimate goal is to try to get as high a seed as you can get. So these 8 games, every game is very important. Everyone's just as important as the other.
You're still hammering the whole NCAA.
Yeah, absolutely. We can't, the team has a tendency to relax and, wrestle your morals a little bit. And, I'm really big on that, but we got to work harder, do the little things and continue to get better.
The Kansas State team coming in here, I think only Iowa State in the Big 12 shoots more threes.
Yeah, they shoot a lot of threes, and they lull you to sleep a little bit. They pass, 4 out, 5 out, and then all of a sudden they penetrate on you, you help, they kick. They remind me of Villanova a little bit, and then they kick. If they're hitting their threes, they're pretty good. If they're not hitting their threes, it could be a long night for them. But when they're hitting threes, they're pretty good. They beat Oklahoma, they beat Iowa State. They won some games that nobody expected them to win, so we can't take it for granted.
That Romero girl from Spain.
Yeah,
she's a pretty good addition.
She's their leading scorer, and she plays the point for them. She's like, we're playing a lot of teams right now, their leading scorers are the point guards. And that just says a lot about this league. Point guards are very good in this league. So, when you hit your point guard's your leading scorer, that means there's going to be a lot of pick and rolls on the ball. And for her. So we're going to have to defend that again.
In a lot of ways, you're in almost the kind of shape that you'd want to be in. You lost enough games that you've been able to get points across, and that people are, not looking at you as one of the top 3-4 teams in the country and
right.
things like that. You're in a pretty good position to go down the stretch now, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so. We stay healthy and we stay focused and we continue to get better. We're nowhere. We need to be playing a lot better basketball in tournament time. So hopefully, we haven't peaked and we peak at the right time. We just got to stay focused on the tasks and take each game separately, and because every game's important now because of seeding.
Health-wise, everybody's.
Yeah, for this time of the year, this is probably the healthiest we've been at this time of year for a long time. Knock on wood. So hopefully we can continue to do that.
You get Taylor about to score 1,000th point. How do you approach that with a girl?
You know what, Bob? We really don't discuss it. Again, that's great for her as an individual, and I hope she does it, and that's great. But we still got to let the game come to you. The goal is to win the basketball game, and she's done a great job contributing to this program for 4 years.
It's kind of a luxury.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime we bring somebody off the bench right now that can score and shoot like she can, and so we're very fortunate to have her on this basketball team, and she's been great to coach for 4 years also.
You mean to have a lot of your former players are going to be in the building tomorrow?
Well, it's good. It's good. I'd say majority of them are kiddies players that are coming back, but they're part of the West Virginia family. And we have some of ours coming back. I always get asked, why do a lot of yours come back? Do they not like you? But you got to understand. Our girls, 10 years and that, they're not established in the workforce, and they don't have the money to travel back and forth, and they're not sentimental like some of the older players are, and that type of stuff. But we got some of the younger ones coming back, which would be great to see.
All right, I gotta ask it. I believe tomorrow's superhero day. Gonna feel safer tomorrow?
Do I feel safer?
Yeah.
I'll tell you that about 4 minutes ago in the basketball game. you know, it's good. You know, we need to do these type of things for promotions and stuff like that. So that's good. And, you know, if it helps us get more people in the stands, that's great. And if it doesn't help us get more people in the stands, then, you know, it's not great. So hopefully we can have a great crowd here tomorrow. Got a lot of ex-players coming down. And when you do that, it puts a little bit more pressure on us. You want to put a good show on, you know, as the team and as the coach. So hopefully our girls will come out fired up right here.
How do you keep your team focused on things like Kansas State coming up instead of looking ahead?
Well, first thing, the two things you have to say is they beat Oklahoma, which is a very good basketball team. They beat Ohio State, which is a nationally ranked basketball team. So, you know, they have the capability of beating you on any given night. So you have to stay focused and play, because if you don't, then they'll come in here and beat you.